Hey everybody, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV. Today we're going to take a look at the XPLORER 185RK. Now this is made by Riverside and it is really cool because it is a mid-priced model. It's got fiberglass outside, great interior. You know the thing I like the most about it, it has 2 seating areas. That's not that unusual, but this trailer is only 22.5 feet long and that's like an 18-foot box. So there's not a ton of space in there, but they've got a nice queen bed, a sofa, a dinette, kitchen, and a full bath, all in there waiting for you. It's really nice. The trailer weighs 3,200 pounds and got a beautiful 11-foot awning on it, everything that you would expect in a nice option trailer this size. All right, let's quit talking about it and let's go inside and take a look. The XPLORER line has a nice light interior, and that means that you can make it feel like anything that you want on the inside. They put this striped bedspread in here, and while I don't hate it, I don't know, you can really add some flair by putting on your own bedspread. I really like the wood on the front. Now it is just a panel that looks like wood, but still, it gives it a real comfortable feel. Goes right along with all the storage around the bed and 2 lights up on top. I love the lighting there. So let's start by looking at the storage and the bed area. Right up here, of course, this storage up at the top is along the curve. This nice curved front's gonna make it really nice to tow, but it does add a bit of squished area in the back of this. So in the back, this is about 18 inches deep, but in the back, you know, it's only this tall. So you're gonna still fit a lot of gear right up here in the front. If it was me, I might stack some clothes in here all along the top. Very accessible and probably more space than you realize. In between all of these cabinets, there are no dividers, so you can use the entire space. The cabinet right here, hanging bar, of course, but you know, you can put shelves in there if you'd like. Down below, this is the pass-through storage under here, but I really like having a little bit of table next to the bed. Unfortunately, your head's probably going to be on that side. You do have a little bit of this corner open here, so if you had 2 people in here and you wanted to scoot out of the inside, you probably would be able to do that without waking up the person next to you. You know, the side-to-side bed isn't what everyone would love, but if you're looking to maximize your space, that's the way you have to do it. It's kind of a give and take. You do have a nice window at the end, which really lights up this interior. You do also have just a little extra space right here behind the cabinet there. Another place to put the book, your glasses, things like that that you just want to have right there when you're sleeping. Now also keep in mind back there you'll see the USB plug-ins and a standard 120 plug. Plug in your CPAP, plug in your nightlight, charge your phone, whatever you need to do. That works great. I mentioned in the beginning this is a queen bed. Well, it's an RV queen. So it is 60 inches wide, just like a standard queen bed, but it's only 76 inches long. It's 4 inches short. So if you're 5 foot tall like me, it'd be great. If you're over 6 feet, you're gonna have to be pretty close to the end here. Right up above, you've got the smoke detector and a speaker. You do have 1 speaker in the kitchen area up front, 1 in the back. It is a pretty small trailer. The speakers are nice and you don't have it coming from one end of the trailer, so you can have lively music all the way around. All right, screen right here on the inside. Really nice because you do have a big window on the other side, a window that can open here at the end of the bed, so you could get a nice cross breeze between the 2 windows, the door, all of this nice space. Open it up, let that air in. You do have a 15,000 BTU air conditioner right in the center. So if it is a super hot day, it's gonna keep it really nice and cool. Now, they do have a lot of the controls right here at the end of this cabinet, so we're gonna start right there. These are pretty simple controls. At the top, you're going to have your tank levels. This trailer has 36 gallon fresh, 36 gray, and 30 black. If you want to see how much is in them, you can push the appropriate button, including the battery, and it will tell you how much is in your tanks. Pretty standard, right? And on this side, you've got your porch light and your interior lights right inside. Water heater in gas and electric, and the water pump. So very simple switches right here at the entry door. Now, of course, this last one is going to open and close the awning. You have an 11-foot awning on the outside, all electric, going to make a really nice outdoor space. So let's keep moving around here to the dinette. The dinette is really quite spacious for a trailer this size. It is 68 inches long when you make it into a bed. That's 5 foot 8 inches. Pretty nice for a trailer with this kind of space in it. The other thing I really like about it is it has 2 poles under this table, so it's really solid. I love the whitewashed wood look on the top. It's part of what makes this feel really open and bright in here. Big window right next to you. Now the seating, it is a low back. Again, really nice visually when you walk in, but they did the right thing and they made the seating part of it deep. So it doesn't feel like you're kind of sitting on the edge. I hate that feeling, even though it suits me being short. If you're taller than I am, you're gonna want this deep seating. And these cushions, yeah, they're comfortable. There is storage underneath both seats. Now, it's not the entire space, but it's about 3/4 of it. Just a panel that you can lift up, have a little more storage under there. And if you take out the poles, drop the table down, this makes a nice bed size. 68 inches long and 36 inches wide. You do have 2 lights right above me here. And then you've also got the 2 USBs and the 120 plug. If you're sitting here doing some work or need to charge your phone, it's a perfect space. Now, right above that, you will see the stereo, and it is going to have everything you expect. It is Bluetooth capable. It will have the AM, FM. I'll have the HDMI plug. Just everything you need to, as I mentioned before, fill up this place with sound, even a little outside. Now there's storage up here as well. So let's look there. You've got a cabinet on this side. It's about 12 inches deep, open in the middle here, and the exact same size right over here. So 2 separate spaces that could be anything from pantry to just gear storage. Now, the other seating space is on the other side. So let's take a look at that. It's really nice to have a sofa, right? Maybe you don't want to sit at a table all the time. So that is what's so unique about this trailer. They have this sofa and it is really comfortable. I just can't express how comfortable this is. And storage, you always want a little more storage, right? So we've got some at the top and some underneath. So right under here, if you lift this up, you've got this great storage space underneath. No lifting up of that jackknife sofa to kind of eke in between. They put a nice door there for you. And another thing that space did is it raised this sofa up. So you're not feeling like you're sitting on the ground. Some of them sit so low. I just have to tell you, this is a really comfortable sofa. Now there's a few things that I think maybe could be improved here, but you could do those yourself. One is, there's no lighting underneath this cabinet, so it feels a little dark in this space. What you do have is a 120 plug and the 2 USBs right there underneath the cabinet, and that's going to allow you to maybe add a little extra light there if you wanted. Maybe it won't bother you at all, but it feels a little dark and cozy in this corner. Now, right over here, you've got another 110 plug and the connection for the TV. And right here, you've got a backer board for any television that you might like to add. You know, there's not a lot of places in this trailer to put a TV where you could see it from absolutely everywhere. You might want to sit on that side of the sofa if you wanted to take a look at the TV, but it'd be easy to put a swing arm to fold it over to the dinette area or the bed area. Super simple there. Let's take a quick look up here at the storage, because this is again about 12 inches deep. And all the way through, it isn't divided, so you've got a nice long space there. One of the things this trailer really excels at, not only is it 2 seating spaces, but a fair amount of storage. Remember, this is an 18-foot box, so to have this many cabinets, very well done, nicely designed, so you can fit everything you need in here. All right, let's keep going into the kitchen. Right next to that sofa is a 2-door refrigerator. Gives you a nice freezer space with a shelf here in the door and lots of refrigerator space. That's one of the things we hear from so many people. They want that larger 2-door refrigerator. So I'm really glad they included that in here. It is a 2-way refrigerator, so it's going to run on electricity and gas. Down below, that's the converter, and of course you guys know that is what's going to convert that shore power into battery power. Everything on the trailer is going to run off your batteries, whether you're plugged in or not. So that power has to be charging your batteries and using that 12 volt to run the lights, run everything pretty much, except for a microwave and air conditioner, and those 120 plugs that you see throughout the trailer. The breakers and fuses are in the front of that, so they're very accessible if you have any electrical issues. All right, now behind me is a corner kitchen. Now, if you absolutely love to cook and you make a big spread, I don't know, maybe this isn't well suited for you, but it's surprising what they have fit in this space. This is a corner kitchen with a very nice farmhouse sink, 1-piece cover. I like that, it's very easy to take on and off. This is about 8 inches deep, and this feels almost residential. A very nice faucet here with a nice curve on it, so you can fit some larger things in there. If you're not using the sink, look at all this counter space. Now, corners are a perfect place to prep. They're a perfect place to maybe leave that coffee pot on the counter. This whitewashed wood look, really, I don't know, it's nice and bright back here. They put good lighting underneath the cabinets. I would love working in this kitchen. It's plenty of space for me. Maybe you might need a little extra. Keep in mind, you've got your table right there. Let's look at storage, because that's a biggie when you have a corner kitchen, maybe a smaller kitchen like this. Big cabinets right up top. Now, these are deeper than most cabinets that you would see in a kitchen, because it's probably 15 inches or so deep here. A lot of times that feels uncomfortable because it sticks out pretty far. These don't feel uncomfortable to me. That space goes all the way back. So these cabinets go all the way around. You can use all the space in there for storage. But even though it's right here, it doesn't feel bad. And I love the lights right here. Keeps everything bright. It's really the perfect size to me. This is a nice place to show you, not only do you have a window back here that opens if you want to vent some air, but they have these wonderful black roller shades. I'm a huge fan. They're easy to use. They don't crinkle up like pleated shades. They roll right back up to get out of your way. Just, I don't know, a great blackout shade that's easy to clean, easy to use. I'm a fan. All right. Let's take a look right in here. This is the other end of that storage. Again, it's probably 15 to 18 inches deep, and it goes all the way around. So you can reach in here, use the corner, tons of space in there. Up top on this side is the built-in microwave. Again, the microwave and the AC are the only things that you really can't use when you're not plugged in at a campsite. So keep that in mind in case you want to, I don't know, go to a baseball game and maybe do some cooking or something like that when you're sitting in the parking lot. Nice 3-burner stove. They've put nice appliances in this trailer. I love the iron grid on the top. Makes it easy to pull off, clean, and feel really very high end. You've got a very thin hood vent here with the light and the fan like usual. Lit up knobs. If you're not a fan of the lit up knobs like I am, just turn them off right here. Very simple to do. Now this is the smaller oven, but if you want to make a pizza, do some grilling, cook some, I don't know, anything, right? It fits. Probably not ideal for a turkey, but most everything else. Down below, you'll see the 20,000 BTU furnace. It is a forced air furnace at this end, and it should keep this trailer super toasty. 20,000 BTUs in this space, that's huge. Now right over here, you've got, guess what? More storage. Goes the full depth here of the counter and only about halfway down. You do have to work around a little bit of plumbing, but easy to do. Still a ton of space in there. I don't know, this kitchen is not huge. It is definitely a one-person kitchen, but it works great. All right, over here, take that plastic off there. This is the solar controller right here. This does have solar on the roof, comes with every XPLORER, and controlled right through here. You'll be able to plug that in and see what's happening. Now down below, the controls for the air conditioner and the furnace. Just like your house, you've got a thermostat right here on the wall. All right, let's head on in, see how they outfitted this bathroom. Again, not huge, but it'll work. Okay, now to fit everything in the bathroom, it had to be a little tight. That's what happens when you have a dinette and a sofa, not gonna lie. They do have a stationary bar up here for your shower. It is a corner shower with a curtain, but I don't know, it looks to be a fair size. I don't think you're gonna be cramped for space right there in the corner. That is where they've really put the most space in this bathroom. Just pull this curtain on around and you're good to go. The toilet is in this little cubby right here. Not a ton of space. I'd be comfortable. I don't know about you. You might want to test that out to see how that works. Again, not a lot of space here. It's pretty tight. And they did that because they wanted to, again, fit some storage in there for you. So right here, you've got two shelves on the top. They are about a foot deep, not terribly wide, but they could fit rolled up towels or anything right in here. And two more shelves underneath. So a lot of things could fit in here, and if it was me, I would hang up some towel hooks right here on the side wall. So the bathroom, yeah, it's a little tight, but it has everything that you need. And when you're looking at a trailer like this, that's what I look for. Did they find a way to fit everything in the space? They've even got a power fan right up at the top. We all appreciate that, right? Get all that steam out and refresh the area in here. It is about 6'6" inside this trailer. When you step into the shower, you're gonna lose just a few inches, but make up most of it with this skylight here. So 6'5", 6'6" inside the shower is workable as well. From the nice doors that they put in here, the shaker style cabinets, they've done a really nice job setting this trailer up and designing the layout and making it feel finished and comfortable. I'm impressed. Let's go outside and see what else we see there. Stepping outside, the first thing I like to talk about is the stairs, because there's a lot of different options and they have done it right on this series. These stairs are very solid. Look how wide this top step is. This is a fold-in step by Lippert, and it is adjustable on the bottom if you're not on even ground. Clips right into place, and you close the door. Love it. I also like to point out the graphics. This XPLORER series is one of my favorite designs because the graphics, they're interesting, they're bright, they're adventurous, and I don't know, they just don't look like your standard RV. Riverside did a great job with that. You have 15-inch tires, that 11-foot awning up top, you see the speakers up there, and a 110 power plug right here. I don't know, you might want those party lights or anything else you might like to plug in out here. 4 stabilizer jacks on all 4 corners. You do have a storage bumper here. Just pull out the plug. You can store your sewer hose in there. Your water heater is right here underneath those kitchen cabinets. Outside shower, hot and cold, of course. Great for rinsing those dishes. Great for washing the dog. Sandy at the beach, like I always say. Furnace right here, that is your vent and the spare tire. Full size, mounted right here on the bumper. Now, if you look up above, it is prepped for a backup camera. So if that is something that you're interested in, be sure to ask your dealer about that backup camera. Now, coming around to this side, I like to show you the sewer hookups right here on the end. Again, you've got the 30-gallon black tank, but a 36 fresh and 36 gray. That's a lot of water for a 22-foot trailer. So one single hookup, you've got the pulls right here, and right next to it, you'll see the low point drains for all the lines in the trailer. So very easy connections right here. The vent for your refrigerator, cable connection, or it could be a portable satellite if you had that, and the 30-amp plug-in at the campsite. Right over here, this is where you would hook up your city water connection. I really love the look of this because all of your access to water is all together. So this is your city water fill. So if you're plugging into a hydrant and you want it to go straight to the faucets, you've got your city water fill. If you want to fill that 36-gallon tank, right here, and then the black tank flush. So just hook up your hose here while you're dumping your tanks, clean them out. It's fabulous. All right, the storage right up here in the front. Magnetic catch, which is nice, but this pass-through goes all the way through. And it goes all the way to the front. So you'll notice inside, this pass-through has a ton of space. You could fit so much in here, really magnificent. Again, tons of storage in this trailer, inside and outside. Let's come around to the front. Nice rock guard for going down the road. Double propane right here, 2 20-pound tanks. Electric jack. And we're back around to the front, the other side of that pass-through storage. There is so many great things on this trailer. Great storage, great seating inside, really well designed. If you want a mid-range trailer, fiberglass exterior, just looks really classy, and only 3,200 pounds. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me today because I love showing you trailers. I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV, and I will see you next time.